the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, they remain undefeated to start the season, a perfect 7-0. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little toll.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Williams down low with Jefferson. Lee out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Four on the clock. Lee dishes to Williams. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Magic on defense. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here's Francis. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Good ball movement here by the Magic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Primetime's got his second bucket tonight. Payton against Rose. Lee outside. There's a screen by Williams. Now here's Batum, covered by Francis. Shot from 12. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. To the inside. And Jefferson sends it back. And he recovers it. And he gets the bucket. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Rose. The shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Passes it to Francis. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Primetime's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
To the left wing. Here's Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And that one's good, Francis.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now here's Lee. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Jefferson, a screen on Peyton. Rose passes to Williams. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Peyton kicks to Oladipo. To the inside. There's the feed to Vucevic. Here's Francis, defended by Batum. Francis passes to Peyton. Clock is at 3. Elbow shot is on the way.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rose dishes to Williams. No coverage that time. Williams has got 6.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Oladipo outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. The pass to Francis. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Peyton drives in. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Jefferson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 6. Oladipo with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Pass to Francis. Gordon against Batum. 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now here's Rose. 23 points for him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Fans, get ready for your magic dancers.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Oladipo, how he performed last season. 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. McGarry's checked in for Vucevic. Bass comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Rose. They set the pick. To the left wing. The 3. Pause, no luck.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Orlando shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Orlando making a change here. Hezonja's checked in, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose kicks to Lamb. And Hawes now atop the key. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Pass to Francis. He dishes it to McGarry. Spencer Hawes grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. And we're when we return. with the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard. Throughout the first half, even into the third quarter, they had the game totally under control. But man, they just fell apart, collapsed in the fourth quarter. They should not have lost this game.
You know, I really think that they thought the game was over. And oftentimes, as soon as you start to look ahead, you lose that momentum, and then you can't recover. And that seemed to be the case in that one.
Francis in at small forward. Brandon Bass is out there with McGarry. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hezonja in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He had 23 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. A great game from him and what has been a solid start for the team on the year.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And Orlando has possession. After Jeremy Lamb's miss, here's Bass. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. Inside, here's Francis, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McGarry kicks to Oladipo. And the pass to Francis. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And it's Rose penetrating. And he gets it to go. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Francis. Here's Gordon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Hollis Thompson. Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte trailing. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's a good screen. Outside, Batum. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And Oladipo pulls it down. Well, Orlando shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Outside, Rose. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And we're through the first half of it.
Hey, Kevin.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Freak really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Rose is out there with Lee. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. That free throw good from Oladipo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Stolen. Rose against Payton to the left wing. Here's Francis. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Prime time's got 12. Hornets trail by 5. Outside Rose. Jefferson setting the pick for Rose. He feeds it to Jefferson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Oladipo outside. To the middle. Here's Francis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Rose up on top, covered by Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 6 points for Derrick Rose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your magic dances.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. A very nice season for him last year. 8th in three-point field goal percentage and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Vucevic, the pass to Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Francis. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Vucevic missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Screen by Jefferson. Rose against Payton. That's a 2 from Lee. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Jefferson. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Francis. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Up the floor. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And he gets it to go. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating offline from the high post.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt, because they've been winning on the backcourt.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Rose against Payton. Rose goes in. That's good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Payton passes to Francis. Bass dishes to Fournier. Inside to the left side wing. Passes it to Francis. Kicks to Bass. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good. And that's 18 points for Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Lee. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And the wide open shot from Rose. Good on the triple. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And there's the pass to Francis. And a miss there on the triple. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Jefferson's shot is off.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Orlando again with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Lee, that's good.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Shot's good. 24 points for Freak.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Rose with the ball. From past the arc. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. For the Magic, primetime comes in for Hizania, and it's Payton in for Fournier. Charlotte also making some changes. Jefferson comes in for Spencer Hawes. And Michael Kid Gilchrist subbed in for Rose. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Francis in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Hornets trail by 7. Outside Rose. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
How about the night Derrick Rose is having? He's got 13 points and 5 assists.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Charlotte making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Oladipo, the pass to Francis. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Rose kicks to Williams. Lee outside. Screen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist. And again, the Hornets missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Back to Payton. The dish to Vucevic. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets trail by 7. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Jefferson. Got that one up quick.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, that's a no-brainer to me.
Here's Oladipo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Answers.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
They get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Hornets timeout call.
Lee dishes to Jefferson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Vucevic.
Took out the game for Jefferson. He's got 8 points and also a block shot.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic. For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. Now Rose. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Payton passes to Francis. Kick by Vucevic. Rose against Payton. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. From the arc. And an intentional foul right there.
Strong foul call. Marvin Williams. That's his second personal foul. At the line. Shooting.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Answers.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, stolen by Gordon. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Releases. And that one's good, Francis. And the Magic lead by 10.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
No good from Lee. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Prime Time.
The sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective. I don't have to pretend.
Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63.